sure every artist thinks about that, but when you are a black artist, the whole thing of like my culture, but then I got to speak the language to let people know my culture in certain rooms, and I got to, but still let them know it's the girl.
Yeah.
But also, hey, how y'all doing? You know, it's like we've got to do a lot of thinking, and I think how I try to get myself down to the core of it is like, what is true? What is sincere? You know, because you don't want to shuck and jive for the shuck and jive.
Big Boy's Neighborhood. All righty now. Keke Palmer, welcome to the neighborhood, Queen.
What's up? It's been too long, man.
I know. It is a pleasure to see you. Get right on that mic too, Keke.
Yes, I'm right here for you.
It's a pleasure to see you, man.
Man, it's so good to see you too.
You know what? We were just having an off-air conversation as well, where when you do certain things, people want. I was just telling, I said, man, my wife want me to pull off the impossible. Because when you do certain things, people just feel like, oh, it can happen.
Yes.
And I'm like, you got to be that as well.
That's what happened to me. I showed up to work giving over 110%. That's why I got so many jobs now.
Yeah, but you know what?
They keep calling me.
And people, isn't that a good thing, though?
It is, but I showed them too much.
But you know what it is, too? When people are supposed to tell you, like, man, it's a blessing. Like, I know it's a blessing, but let me just talk about this part.
Let me just tell you that I'm drained.
Hey, man, let me tell you, we were at the Hollywood Unlocked, their award show. They handed you that mic in the audience. And that band broke into I'm Going Down. And Keke, you killed that.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you,
man.
man.
Is there a first love for you? Is it singing first, then acting, or...
I mean, I would say it's singing just because I grew up in the church.
Gotcha.
And that's the first thing I knew I could do where I got a reaction and a response. I didn't find acting till later, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, when you sing...
She said later. How old were you when you did Akeelah? You were like 11 or something?
Yeah.
I didn't find acting till like, oh my God, double digits big. It was like double digits.
No, for real. Double digits big. Double digits. That's when I found it. But, you know, yes, singing was the first thing I knew I could do well. I saw my mama doing it. I tried it in church, and people said, oh, she could sing. And then that was kind of my intro into acting. Because when you're a little kid and people know you're not afraid to do that, they be like, see here, that's how it started. What else can she do?
Right, yeah. And this is why you got these 55,000 jobs.
Exactly.
If it's not you or Steve Harvey, everything is called, you know, we can't get a way in.
Steve don't play.
No,
I love that for
I bet Steve would be like, man, Keke don't play. So you grew up in the church?
I grew up in the church. My dad's actually a deacon.
Oh, okay.
My mom was a choir director, and so I was in church every Sunday, and even some days where you didn't even need to be in church.
Did they want you to do gospel music, or you were so young it wasn't even about a music career?
It wasn't about a music career, but when I would talk about it, because my mom did music, right? So my mom would take me to the studio with her. She'd be doing new music in Chicago, always R&B. So my parents were never like, oh no, you can't. You know, when I said I want to do
music,
yeah, they never was on that. You know, I came from a religious family, but they wasn't like,
right.
They were kind of like, God loves you, you love God.
Right, yeah,
do unto others as they want to do, you know what I mean?
Okay, so it wasn't like, it was strict, but not too strict.
No,
gotcha,
yeah.
Gotcha. So you found your voice early?
I found my voice early.
But all kids can sing. You know, there's some kids, they can sing.
Big?
I mean, it's like, and the reason why I say that, Keke, is because when you do a talent show, you can't boo the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And so all kids, even if they can't sing, you're like, oh my God.
We loved it.
You know,
yeah.
But did you have it? So you had a voice that carried over.
I did. I mean, I think I did. Now that you're saying it's like maybe I could have been off, but I felt like my pitch was on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sharon wouldn't play. Sharon, my mama, she don't lie.
You had something to work with.
I had something to work with, you know. Jesus Love Me was my first little joint.
Right.
I sang that up in the church, and I'll never forget. My mom was like, you know, my mom would always be doing runs and stuff like that. So she taught me how to do a little run. So it was like, Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him below, they are weak, but he is strong. I did that he is.
Yeah, I caught that.
Why did I think at 5 I was like, I am Kimberly?
Right. Mom, put the tour together.
Yes.
I'm getting us out of here.
Okay.
Did you know you were going to be famous?
If I'm being honest, I think I did.
I did too.
I don't know if I was saying the words fame in my mind, but I just knew like the world was my stage.
Right.
I always felt like that as a little kid, and I thought everybody felt like that.
Keke, I used to sign autographs. On everything, I used to sign autographs to people, and it was like it always started for some reason to whoever the name was, and it said always was best wishes.
Oh, I love best wishes. Mine was much love.
Right? Oh yeah. So I do much love now.
Yeah, mine's I love Kiki, much love.
But you knew it.
I did. I felt that. I felt like that I was walking with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I still to this day feel like that I credit that to growing up in the church. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like those early conversations in prayer really got me in tune with myself.
Right.
I feel like I still carry that through everything I do, where it's like, why not? You know, why can't I do it? Why shouldn't I try? You know, why not me?
Were your parents afraid of you being in the business?
You know, I think they were probably more afraid than they let on. My mom more than my dad.
Right.
Because you know how moms are.
Right.
My dad was always like, we raised her right, Sharon. You know, trust that. He has a lot of faith. And not that my mom didn't, but moms, we know, as a mom myself, we just carry a little bit more. Right. We don't want to see you fall. Even though we know you got to scrape your knee.
Yeah.
We just don't want to we don't want to go through it for us.
And so you're a mother.
And I'm a mother now.
Right. A mother of one?
A mother of one. He's 2 years old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And he is really mean.
What do you mean he is really mean? Like,
Big boy,
what does that mean?
He is bossy, very mean. No, mommy. I'm like, Mom, can mommy have a kiss? Absolutely not. Like, he's like, no.
You know what he wants.
He know what he want. He's like, do this. Like, no, you need to stay here now. Very demanding. I don't know if like this is.
Hey man, do you ever feel like he was born before, or
yes.
he's too, or like he's older? Like this is like a little man right here.
He is like a grown man, and then he act like he don't want to be bothered with me. But when the fans come up, or when something lot is happening around me, he start acting like my bodyguard.
Oh man, he's just 2.
He's just 2.
What's his sign?
He's a Pisces.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, he's a Pisces. Are you a Pisces?
No, my mom. I've never met a Pisces I didn't like. My mom Pisces, my son Jaden Pisces, my sister Charlene is a Pisces. I'm a Virgo, and you're a Virgo as well, right?
Period.
Hello.
And by the way, our month is. I mean, I don't know if you August or September.
I'm September.
But we on the way.
Yeah, man. What are you doing for your birthday? Do you plan out or are you quiet?
No, I do try to plan out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to do something fun for it, but I'm not sure exactly what. You know, I'm getting older. I'm like, do I want to just do a nice, sexy? Yeah, I don't know why this is older for me.
Yeah. You know,
this is older. You know, should I do a little dinner? You know, should I do a little trip? I'm trying to figure it out, but I definitely know I need. You know, we got to celebrate.
What's your actual birthday?
August 26th.
August 26th. Are you into like all that? You know,
I'm into. I know my rising is a Cancer, my moon is a Sag. I got a lot going on.
How do you figure that out? Because when people ask me, I'm like.
So you gotta know your birth time,
see,
and where you was born, and you can do it all.
Really, I gotta find out my birth time.
He said, "Really?"
No, because I don't know my birth time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You gotta find that birth certificate.
Really? Damn, my birth certificate didn't even have it. Maybe I wasn't even born. Maybe I'm not here. But do you find that being accurate where you say I'm a Virgo and then Cancer? You know?
I actually do. Look, astrology, I like it for the personality stuff more than the horoscope. When they start trying to predict your life and stuff, it just doesn't add up. And it's like you're interpreting something. You could be interpreting it wrong. Like, you're not about to predict it, really. You know what I mean? I don't love that. But the personality breakdown, you know, what you might be more inclined to do, what type of things you might be more interested in, your character traits. I do feel like that on some metaphysical vibe. Right. It makes sense.
I'm scared of that. Like, I'm scared of too much information sometimes.
I mean, that's valid because honestly, then that's why I don't love the prediction, because where are you leading me?
Right.
You're now leading me.
Yeah, and then you living towards that.
Yeah.
You know, do you do like palm readings and all that kind of stuff?
I've done it before.
I don't do that.
I've done like past life readings. I did Reiki one time. I started crying, but the lady was beating on my chest, so I didn't know if it was just hurting or if I was emotional.
What's you say Reiki?
Reiki, child. So they lay you down and they like, you know, be calm. You know, we're gonna just like work through things. You know what I'm saying? They start like doing like on your chest and everything like that. And as she was going, I felt like I was feeling, but also it was hurting me.
Right, yeah.
So I'm like, is it just hurting me?
Yeah.
Or are you
am
I feeling something emotionally?
Because I feel like my rib cracked.
Yeah, I feel like you're beating me up.
Yeah. Did I beat you up for a part or something? Like, are you a failed actress?
Exactly. But I like anything where I can get into some wellness, learning about myself.
Do you meditate?
I love to meditate, but you know, lately, I've also really been into like Pilates and working out. The focus has helped me to be meditating. I know it's crazy, but like I really be up in there like.
Hey man, I've never done Pilates in my life, right?
It's too good.
Do they have some kind of machine that you can stand on and got handles and then there's a push down?
A refining machine, right?
That's they got the reformer machine.
I didn't know what the hell that was.
The Cadillac thing where you up in the air. I've never done that.
I pulled a muscle, so I was over there just working on it. And I was like, what is this? Then when I saw the other Pilates stuff, I said, oh, I don't know what I'm doing over here. Like, get your ass back to where it's familiar.
It's so good for the mobility, and it's just good for the focus. So I love that, you know, but anything that's going to help me to, you know, we do so much.
Right.
You know,
life
is so fast.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to chill.
I'm trying to chill.
Yeah.
Let that meme, I just want to chill.
Yeah. But you keep yourself busy.
Yeah, I do.
Right.
I do. I think it's like so much of what I know. But as I've gotten older, I'm getting older. I really older. You know, older.
Yeah.
I really also want to my focus is yes, I always gonna love the stage. I'm always gonna be a performer, but really want to be able to like support the next generation. Build an infrastructure that doesn't just stand on me.
Right.
Being the one.
Right. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I want it all for me. You know what I'm saying? And if there's any Keke, if there's anything that's left over, y'all can have that shit. But,
oh my God!
Yeah. So you here? I'm here for the I and me. You here for the us and we?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I need to change my direction a little bit.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's been working for you, the I and me.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
I feel like
it has been. But if I open up to the us and we, there's probably more opportunities.
I mean, that is true too. More love for everybody.
You have the greatest energy.
Oh man, takes one to know one, man.
Thank you, Queen. And there's so many people. I always say that characters being what's said about you when you're not in the room.
Man.
And when you're not in the room, people say the most beautiful things next to your name. I haven't heard anything where it's like, and plus I wouldn't believe it, but your name always has this tone of where people just champion and they love you. And I'm pretty sure that's not by design where it's like, oh, I got to do this and do this. And I want to send a representative and they don't know the real me. But where does that energy come from, Keke?
You know what? It just comes from a little bit what I was saying, like growing up in a church, having just a community background, feeling like if I'm doing something and I'm shining, it ain't just for me.
Gotcha.
I think that's just what I lead with. I want people to have joy wherever I'm in the room. And, I think as I've grown, I'm learning that that's not my duty. You know what I mean? I can't make everybody happy, but, coming from where I come from, that's a lot of where my love for entertainment was born. It was birthed in, okay, we in poverty, some things is going on. Let me crack a joke real quick.
Right.
Let me sing a song. Let me do a little something.
So you were that relief as well?
Absolutely. You
Same,
too, right?
100%.
Yeah, well, you can see people aren't saying. There's a lot of things that's going on said. And a lot of people don't know how to say them. And it's okay if they don't want to say them. I can feel them. And let me figure out how to shift the paradigm. And that's really where my love for performance was born, was seeing that you can shift. As a kid, man.
Yeah.
I be we'd do the picnic, we'd do the backyard boogie. Get out there and dance, Kiki. I started dancing, moving, doing whatever just to see joy in the moment.
And what about early on when you get to you, and not even Akeelah, I mean early on.
Yeah.
Did you know that aside from I want to be famous, did you know you were so-called different?
Yeah, I did know.
Yeah.
I did know that I was different because of the awareness. I was always really sensitive. I would go up to people like, you sad. You know what I'm saying? Or like, what's going on? What's wrong?
Pick up their vibes.
Pick up their vibe. I've always been very empathetic. And I think I felt that was weird. And
is that a gift and a curse though?
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah.
And a lot of that's, you probably could relate. That's a lot of where my humor comes from because I'm trying to soften what I know. So I'm being like, hey, so it don't spook you. But I'm like, it's a rough day today, ain't it? But I'm really trying to open up that door to talk about what we really want to talk about type vibe.
Where do you get that from though? Because you know how you could be the comic relief, or you could be the shoulder, or you could be the ear.
Yeah.
Like, where do you go? Because at some point you gotta, how it's like, oh, I'm so much for everybody else. Man, where do you find Keke time?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I think some of it is with my family, because when I'm with my family, people always ask, what are you? In my family, I'm sometimes really quiet.
Yeah.
I'm just the one sitting in the corner, especially these days. You know what I mean? Unless there's a moment or a reason, I'm kind of like, hey, I'm chilling. Everybody else talking, and they know that's just Keke being Keke,
Do you ever get people that come up to you and ask you what's wrong?
Because I'm not performing.
Yeah, they're used to you probably go, you know what I'm saying? Just something.
Oh my gosh, people always do that.
Like, you good, girl?
Especially when I'm on set and stuff like that. And when I worked with Eddie, I really felt a kindred spirit in that because he's the same way. Eddie Murphy, he's the same way where people think oh, he's so serious. Like, he's just not performing.
Right.
He's literally in rest mode.
So you got a project coming with Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
The Pickup?
August 6th on Prime on Amazon.
And Pete Davidson? Eva Longoria. What is this?
Man, so this is like an action comedy. There's a little
Have
love
I seen I could be wrong. Have I seen a trailer for this?
You did, yeah.
Okay, boom.
Trailer is out, so y'all can check that trailer out. My character's kind of like a little hero type of situation. She's the villain in the movie. She pretty much takes Pete and Eddie captive. They're two truck drivers.
I did see this trailer. Yes.
And so it's an action comedy, kind of like a throwback type vibe. But Eddie it was so amazing working with him.
Was that your first time working with Eddie Murphy?
First time.
And we grow up on Eddie.
I mean, who don't love Eddie freaking Murphy.
Man.
Like, dude, working with him was a dream come true. I'm like, damn, this is crazy, Keeks.
Yeah.
Like, girl, you was working, you getting older.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Now you with Eddie.
Man. Now you with Eddie.
Okay.
Did you learn from as much as you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What did you learn? Did you learn anything from Eddie Murphy?
Absolutely,
as well?
I did. Watching him, improv is something that I think when I started really getting into comedy was around like right before Scream Queens, that TV show that I did with Ryan Murphy. So I started like really getting into my comedy bag and nurturing that muscle of improvisation. But when I did the movie with Eddie, watching how his commentary is rooted in the situation, like it's the truth of the moment. He's never pushing or trying to be funny. It's just he's the voice of what we all are thinking in that situation. It really helped me with One of Them Days because I did pick up right before One of Them Days.
Wow.
And I feel like I brought a lot of what I learned and watched in him to that movie.
One of Them Days. Now that's you. I thought you did
And
it.
you was in the
Dynamite.
movie.
Oh, you stopped that.
Big boy.
Really, I can say our movie.
Okay, period.
Yeah, man. And with you, and I thought that SZA did an amazing job too.
Wasn't she great?
Yeah, man. And was that SZA's like first
thing
major?
ever.
Wow.
First movie. I mean, I've never known her to act ever. And she was excellent from the chemistry read.
Could you see anything where it was like, and not insecurities, because sometimes, you could be the queen of the stage. Like even with me, I could be in radio. This is my 31st year in radio. I could sit here and I could have the most fun. But then when I go somewhere else, if I'm doing a TV show, if I'm doing something else, it's a different zone for me.
Yeah.
So I treat it different. Not better or different, but it's like, okay, I don't want to mess nothing up. I don't want to. Did you find that with SZA, like this being her first thing?
Well, SZA, I mean, I'm sure you probably could imagine seeing how successful she is. She's a perfectionist.
Right.
So she definitely brought the energy of, hey, this is all new for me, so I want to make sure that I get it right, especially on things that they never really teach you about, like blocking. You know what I'm saying? Like these are all things.
So she's learning
on the drop of a hat.
Right.
But she's doing so great, but her perfectionism, she ain't gonna never live in it. So she's kind of like, let's make sure, I want to get it right. You know what I mean? So to see that from her, she was really treating it like, this is serious. She wasn't just resting in it. She was every day bringing her A game, making sure she was on point. And I mean, that's why she is who she is.
With a movie like One of Them Days, were you afraid at some point would the public get it?
I think with every movie, for sure.
Gotcha.
And definitely, like, at the end of the day, like, One of Them Days is also an ode to L.A.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, Issa Rae is a part of it, so you can only, she gonna get it right. She gonna know everything to do and make sure that the people feel it that's supposed to feel it. But, at the end of the day, you don't know how people are gonna react to movies.
True.
I know when I was filming it, I did feel that it was special. Like, I just felt that me and SZA, like, what we were coming up with on the fly, how we were bouncing off of each other, I felt like this is not an ordinary chemistry. This is not an ordinary vibe between two people. I've done a lot of movies with folks. But the way that me and her worked together, it was just given like, Yeah,
I was hoping that people got it.
Yes.
Because I saw it early. And you know how sometimes people could kill things on the vine?
Man.
And I was and we're so used to going like this first now.
Of course, yeah. And why do we do this now?
I have no idea.
It's like we don't even want to be entertained. We want to be critics.
Yeah.
Like, why are we now critics? We're not even the audience no more.
But people got it. And I thought y'all did an amazing job.
I mean, they got it so bad, Sony immediately requested a second.
Oh, really? We got another one?
We already got another one coming.
Oh,
That's how quick.
Oh, my God.
Yes, I'm here for it.
Thank you for the announcement. Yeah. Because if you guys seen the movie, I'm the opening voice. And I told Keke when she came in, I said, there's no ending without the opening, without the beginning.
Yes.
And I think that was and it may sound like, oh, Big, you doing too much.
No.
But I think once it started, and people heard my voice, they was like, okay, I'll give this a chance.
No, because you were
I'll
quintessential
watch
to
this.
LA. I mean,
Thank
you are who you are everywhere. But like there's also a deep thing of like, big boy, LA in the morning. Like we starting this thing off right.
I love that, man. Because
Yeah,
if I
it's
had
classic.
seen somebody else doing that or heard somebody else, I ain't gonna lie to you, Keke, I would have been pissed. I would have been one of these.
Like,
Just like,
they got it wrong.
Now, like, oh my God. Have you seen Just One of Them Days? No. Man, they killing it. I heard they're not. I would have been. You got beautiful teeth.
Oh my
Who
God,
is your
thank
dentist?
you.
Jesus Christ.
I feel
just
very
noticed
happy.
this.
These are my teeth. My mom, every time somebody compliments me on my teeth, my mom is like, I took my prenatals. I'm like, Sharon, that had nothing. That had nothing to do with it.
No,
Like, why did she say that?
she took the
Yeah,
prenatals.
I took my prenatals. I'm like, that's why your cousins ain't got no.
Right.
Sharon, She be going in.
Hey man, is your mom out here?
Yep, she's out here.
Man.
Now they used to go back and forth to Chicago, and they still do. They still got their house there. But since these babies was born, my sister got 3 kids. I got a little baby boy, and they not leaving those kids side.
What's being mom like? Because you know what's wild about that? We did so much before we had our kids, and we thought certain things were important.
Yeah,
and
baby.
then you have that child, and what happens?
Life becomes so much more clearer. What really deserves your time and energy becomes so simple to understand.
Yep.
You're able to remove yourself, say no to things that you never thought you could say no to. Like your self-love becomes greater simply because you know you got to be your best for that baby. And so it becomes, I didn't think I realized until I had my son how much I was giving out. For free.
Right.
For free.
Yeah. But you know what's wild about that is, do you ever wonder, like, man, what was I doing before this little one came?
Doing too much.
Yeah.
For no reason. And then when that baby comes, you realize, let me reel it on in.
Right.
And let me only do what I need to do. Let me only do what makes sense.
It really becomes what matters.
What matters and what's also giving back to me, because I have no time. It's this. I'm waving my finger, y'all.
How do you, and I always call it, and the neighborhood knows, there's this thing that I call enoughs. And you got to have a lot of enoughs. You know what I'm saying? You got to be public enough, private enough, mom enough, actress enough, queen enough, black enough, corporate enough, hood enough.
You nailed it.
Yeah. How do you handle those enoughs?
No, you nailed it. Because I'm sure every artist thinks about that, but when you are a black artist, the whole thing of like my culture, but then I got to speak the language to let people know my culture in certain rooms, and I got to but still let them know it's your girl.
Yeah.
But also, hey, how y'all doing? You know, it's like we've got to do a lot of thinking, and I think how I try to get myself down to the core of it is like, what is true? What is sincere? You know, because you don't want to shuck and jive for the shuck and jive.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Right.
But you also don't want to feel like you're hiding your truth or your culture. You know, I'm a girl from Chicago. I am your girl, and the gag is.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, like, I'm not a monolith. That's not all I am. And I think that's something that my parents would talk to me about all the time. And they would have me look at specific people, knowing that I was going to be coming into this world as a black woman, you know, dealing with assimilation, understanding what code switching is, all these things that we had to deal with. And she would say, well, look at Queen Latifah. She's always who she is. She's able to be the cover girl, and she's able to still be the girl and set it off.
Right.
You know, look at Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He also is iRobot. You know, look at these entertainers that have been able to, yes, always keep their culture forward, but also know how to maintain being a black person in America. And so I just think it's something that we all have to think about. And even if you're not an entertainer, if you're just that person that's trying to climb the corporate ladder or trying to build your enterprise, it is a lot. You know, and I talk about that in my book, Master of Me, where at the end of the day, you know, we're not alone. We're all dealing with the same things. And all we can do is lead with sincerity. I'm being truthful. I'm being honest. I'm not doing this for anything specific other than to feed myself, feed my family, and create what I love. That's it.
And it's wild because it takes some time to get there. You know, it takes some time. And you're also in a very fickle business. You know, and then there's roles that don't always come up, you know, and so you're always in this competition too. Yeah. Not only with yourself and peers, but it's just this thing that's been created in Hollywood. And that's why when I see you as well, Keke, and I see you do certain things, there's so many people that's looking at you. Yeah. And they can say, oh, and I don't know who you looked at.
Yeah.
You know, you just dropped some great names.
Yeah.
But there's people that's looking at you and they'll see the fun, the hard work, and even the longevity.
Thank you.
Longevity in the game. Because even with Akeelah, that we're going on 20 years.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying?
20 years. You're 100% right.
Yeah. And so that staying power in a business that eats you up.
Yep.
You know, and they love to see the demise, and they love to see the wrongdoing and you with handcuffs on or whatever it is. That's the story. So I think you've been able to navigate that so well, and so many people are watching you. And people sit down all the time, Keke, and say, oh, goals, goals, goals. And I think that you're one of those goals that you see, and you continue to work.
I really received that, man, because growing up in a business, and this is for anybody, but especially growing up while you're trying to create or understand who you are, what your identity is, it was really hard being a product. You know, and with my album, Just Keke, that's kind of like the centerpiece of what that conversation is like, yo, I'm still figuring it out. I'm just a girl.
Right.
I'm just a mom. I'm just Keke. Like, I know what it means to be who I am. And
Why
I know
the title, though? and we've heard just Keke before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
why that title? And I understand the low-hanging fruit of it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, whatever it is, you're just Keke.
I'm just Keke. I'm just a person. And I think because I've always carried that weight, I've always carried that responsibility of being the best, being undeniable, because I had to be. I had to be undeniable. My family drove 4 days and 3 nights to California for me to pursue my dream. My dad pulled his pension. You know what I'm saying? My parents were young. My mom was 32. My dad was 36. And I had to succeed. I had to succeed.
Could you feel that so-called pressure then?
Man, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think
You're
I pushed
aware.
it down. Like I just pushed it down because there was no time. So now I'm dealing with all of that. And so when we get to the point of the album and everything that sparked the album, having my son, the public fallout, all of that brought all that to a head where it's like, let's not perform and do this no longer for survival. Let's do it for the embodiment of joy. Let's start responding. Let's start living in life from that place instead of feeling like this is what I have to do because I have to blah, blah, blah. No. Let me do it because I love it. And at the end of the day, y'all see it. Y'all know it. Y'all have always known me as Keke Palmer, but I'm just Keke at the end of the day. And just let's meet each other here at this new phase.
How can you keep yourself public and private at the same time? Because everybody now, everybody wants more. And they feel like they deserve more. And this comes with the job, and now there's so many things that's even more intrusive. How do you deal with that gift and curse?
It's like I get that some of it comes with the job. You know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, I get it.
I hate that.
I hate that though, because it's like at the end of the day, like we need to have a better understanding of what parasocial relationships are. And I do try to talk about that a lot, both in my book and the album, where it's like, meet me at, like, understand this is my job, y'all. This is my job. And if you see me with my son on the streets and say, hey, but like, I don't know if a picture is right now.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Gotcha.
say what's up. Like, let's give it more of a mayor energy.
Right.
Hey, Mayor Palmer. Oh, it's good to see you. It's your girl. Bye.
Yeah.
Let's keep it so we can, like, I want to have a better relationship of respect between us. And so I think, I don't know that there's any quick fix on that.
No.
But at the end of the day, I'm being real with my audience. Like, it's like, this is the truth. When I see them out, I let them know, hey, I'm with my son, with my family. I ain't trying to do that right now. If it's a time, I say, okay, cool, this is the vibe. But I'm really working on that because, I want to be a human being. I want to be able to exist privately and still show respect to the people that support my business.
Right.
Right.
How do you pick and choose? Like say, for instance, with the pickup, right?
Yeah.
Do you audition still, or they just know they want Keke Palmer?
They know they want Keke Palmer.
Gotcha.
And then the industry has ebbs and flows. It has waves. Some people still want to, hey, let's do a chemistry read. Or some people might say, hey, I want you to just meet with the director, just talk about the script, But then there's some things where it's just like, this is the offer, And I feel like I've worked so much with Amazon in the last, 5-6 years.
Isn't that wild where the so-called, what the studios are now?
Oh,
or
my
where,
gosh.
Hey, man, it has been a shift.
It's been when you see what I did, let me tell you how much stuff I did with Amazon. I've done a book. I got an audio book. I got books of my character, whole franchise character, Lady Miss Jacqueline. I got my podcast. I just did the pickup with them. About to do another movie with them to see what I'm big on entrepreneurship. Aside from me being Keke Palmer the entertainer, I'm an entrepreneur and I have partners, and Amazon has been a good partner to me. Universal has been a good partner to me. Disney's one of my oldest partners.
Oh, hello.
You know what I mean? And so for me, it's like, I talk a lot about that. Like, we no longer live in a time where you can have and do one thing.
No, not at all.
Or
and you better
depend on
not.
one. You cannot depend on one business.
No.
Don't set yourself up for failure now.
Yeah, you be here today and gone tonight.
Woo! So it's like, I really love, like, people say you do so much. Well, I have to.
What's your motivation though? And the reason why I ask you that, Keke, is because, and it may sound crazy, but I think a lot of my motivation, I'm motivated by fear.
That's really interesting.
And the reason why I say that, Keke, is because I've been homeless. My family's been homeless, and not that you could lose it all. And somebody probably look at this and, diagnose me or therapy. I've been through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's this thing of, I got to do this. And that could even be a problem too, because I always felt like I was chasing something. But I think my motivation, and you can say motivation for family, but then that comes back down to, I don't want to lose this motivation.
Yes.
So do you know what your motivation is, or is that is that too much of a broad stroke?
That's not too much of a broad stroke. And I do relate to some of that fear thing. I do think that has existed in me for sure, of that, scarcity mindset, of just like, I got to make it, I got to do, and I can't let this in, But then also, I think on the other side, especially as I've gotten older.
Yeah, man. Hello.
It's become legacy. What am I leaving behind? And that started right when I did Nope, because I felt like I had done the full circle from being a child entertainer to now being an adult and having this big moment. And I said, okay, well, now I could keep doing stuff, but what am I turning it into? Am I going to be Mickey Mouse forever, or do I get to be Walt Disney? Right. You know what I mean? And so then it became like, I want to be like Estee Lauder and leaving my son the company. Her sons run her company. Like, when I realized that Estee Lauder was a real lady at one time, she had kids and now they run her company. I said, I want Leotis to be able to run Keke Palmer company. I want him to be able to. Is your
son named Leotis?
His name is Leotis. He's so old.
That's a black ass. Hey, dude, let me tell you, that's why your son is like that.
Literally.
He tapped into the old Leotises of the world, man. He's probably got to be the only 2-year-old Leotis.
No, he has to be.
You know what I'm saying?
I gave him such a we walking with Martin Luther King name.
Yeah, man.
Leotis Andrelton Jackson. Oh. Okay.
Hey, man, if that's not powerful.
You know what I mean?
Oh, my God. I can't believe that your son name is. Leotis is one of my go-to names.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, man.
It's a good name. It feels so strong.
And it's powerful, though.
Feels very yes.
And and I'm going to tell you, if somebody say Leotis, I know exactly who you're talking about. I'm not thinking of white Leotis. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. When you say Leotis, I'm like, oh, that's a brother.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a powerful name too, though.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I wanted to give him. You know what I'm saying? Something that felt like it had roots.
Are you not scared of motherhood? But like being a mom now. There's certain things where you had a panic switch. Where am I going to get this part? Is this going to be renewed?
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Like, there's a different kind of panic switch.
Yeah, it is.
That comes to parenthood. And I'm telling you, my son is 18. He just started college.
Wow,
right?
Congratulations to him.
And you. Man, thank you. Man, and it's crazy. And then my daughter will be a senior, right? But there's always these moments. So I know the 1-year-old, the 2-year-old, I know where you're at. And there's so many more moments, but you're in this moment now of you gotta be there. Every movement, you know what I'm saying? And that's come to enough too. Like, how do you balance that time between?
That is definitely worrisome. The being there a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's just really me. With Leo. His dad's in the military, so it's just like I'm really single mom. Making sure I can get it done. So I do depend on my family. I have help, but I want him to have moments with me. And so that's been big, just making sure that he has that one-on-one time with mom. And I don't think it's easy for anybody. You know what I mean? Unless you're a stay-at-home mom, you get that opportunity. That's a blessing. It's not easy, obviously, for them either.
Yeah, that's the hardest job, too.
It's a very hard job. And I think when you are a working mom, there's always that guilt where you're just like, I'm doing this for my baby, but do my baby know I'm doing this for my baby?
Right.
And am I doing what's best for my baby? Or should I just call it all off? There's always that conversation. And when that happens, I don't have the answers. I just go to my mom, and my mom try to tell me, girl, you was in school. I was going and I was working. You was with your grandma. I'm like, I guess I was with grandma. It didn't stop my love for you just because I was with grandma sometimes. And so those things help me to realize that, I am blessed that I do get to spend maybe more time with my son than most people that are working a 9 to 5, because I can at least bring him on set with me, But then there'll be a time where he's in school and he can't come around, and he got to stay in town because he has things he has to complete. And what if I got to do a movie overseas, and how am I going to handle that? So those are definitely things that I deal with.
And those are things that you see and you'll deal with once you get there. Man. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of life bridges.
Man.
There's a lot of life bridges that you got to cross.
It's so true.
Do you trip off that you're a mom now?
I do.
Yeah.
First of all, I do want to say, it is so fun talking to you. You are such an incredible conversationalist. Like this, literally, it's such a vibe. But yeah, with being a mom, it's very like pinch myself, and then I'm like wondering what I look like in his eyes. Yeah. Have you ever wondered that with your kids? Like, what do you see when you look at me?
You know what I trip off of, Kiki? I'll look at my wife, right, and I'll say the kids lived in there. That is so wild to me, dude.
Because, baby, the way my stomach is snatched.
Yeah.
I car, it would never come back. When I tell you guys,
You said the way your stomach is what?
snatched.
Yeah.
I'm like, Leo, yo big ass, you was in there.
Oh my God,
Have my
man.
stomach out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey, and not that you were that's a real concern.
It
and,
is.
and not some like but yeah, you wonder like how much of this will
It's
come
gonna change
back.
me.
Yeah.
But that is very like the postpartum thing is real, man. Like it's so real because what's really happening is the old you is no longer. You're never getting her back.
Right.
Who you were before that baby, she's gone.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
now you're dealing with meeting someone new that you love so much, even though you don't know them that well. You just immediately love them. And then it's like, now I'm a new person. I've also got to meet me again.
Yeah.
And it's very scary. I feel like I just got back to like being comfortable with the new version of me, which is much stronger, much more like free. Like she come with so much good stuff, but it was hard trying to figure out how to get familiar with
It's
her.
wild when you also look at it and you say, man, what used to matter? What you used to think used to matter?
Oh my
like,
gosh.
oh my God, dude. Like anyone here that's out of high school, if you ever had someone come to you and say, oh, the principal want to see you, or a teacher say, I want to meet you after school, you had this thing where it's like, oh. And now that you're older, you're like, man, that shit didn't fucking matter.
Literally, I love the description of that because that is so funny. Like when you are a kid, the things that make that stomach thing happen.
Yeah, man.
Now today, you wish that was the thing
Oh,
that makes
yeah,
the
like,
stomach
wait,
thing.
what?
Like it's nothing. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's so funny. I wanted to say when you was talking about the baby and how it feels to be a mom, it made me think about how it's so funny how they see us because my mom, she has her little wig. She's so cute. She has her little wig. But whenever that my son FaceTime her and she don't have that wig on, he literally don't acknowledge her.
Oh, really?
Guys, it's the
Little
craziest thing in the world. My mom used to tell me that. So I'm like, Mom, that's not true. That's not true. So I FaceTime her. She ain't got the wig on. And he's like,
Oh,
he
damn.
turned his head. She said, now watch this. I'm about to put the wig on. She put the wig back on. He said, good morning.
Like,
I'm
oh,
like, Leo, you, this is crazy.
damn you, Leotis.
Damn you. So I'm like, you ain't going to acknowledge your grandmama because she ain't got a wig on? That's crazy.
Hey, man, you know how there's some things where, like, people know you. We know you and we protect you as our own, right? Do you have anyone that people get you confused or mixed up with? Like they'll call you out with something else at the airport?
Yeah, people have gotten me confused with, back in the day for sure, people get me confused with like Kyla Pratt, Megan Good. I love Proud Family. I'm like,
Right.
wrong one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like,
Or get
you
me
like, I love it too.
Yeah, like I
Not my
love
work.
what you did and blah, 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 blah. But they would really get me confused with like Kyla Pratt. And then some people get me confused just because of the name with Keke Shepherd.
Oh, hey,
You know what
man,
I mean?
They do at the Hollywood Unlocked.
Yes, they were like Keke Shepherd. That was so
Yeah,
funny.
G-Thing was like, and give it up for Keke Shepherd. I was like, I was like, she here too?
I thought that as well.
I thought the Apollo.
I was like, where Keke at?
Yeah, like, you was even over there like
Clapping.
where's she?
And
at?
oh, that's me.
Oh, yeah, man.
Too
Hey,
much.
dude, it's crazy because I get people, and it's sometimes not even about the look.
Yes.
Like I've had someone that called me Sway.
What?
I've got Charlemagne the God.
Nah,
I've gotten big. Of course, I get Big Boy from Outkast.
oh my gosh.
Now I had someone that said, "Man, you know who you remind me of, man, Samuel L. Jackson." And then when I saw that damn Capital One commercial, I was like, "You motherfucker." Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Sam was the only one I could see visually.
Hey, dude. And then Kevin Hart told me one day, he was like, Big. He said, man, you snap your fingers famous. And I was like, snap your fingers famous? I was like, what do you mean? He said, snap your finger famous. You're like hey man, and I was like, you motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Aren't you?
How did he think of that stuff?
That's Kevin Hart, man.
Oh
I hate him with a passion.
He is so funny.
Horrible. Oh, yeah, funny. Yeah. I was about to say horrible. You know what I'm saying? All right, I do want to do something with you before we wrap up.
Okay.
All righty. I want you to do. And this is Louie G over here. All
What
righty?
that Louie G?
So Akeelah and the B. They would like just spelling bee. All righty.
Cool.
I want you to do a spelling bee
Hilarious.
against Louie G. All righty, spelling bee. Kiki.
Louie, I'm scared.
Spelling bee
Let's go.
against Louie G.
He seemed ready.
I'm pretty smart.
Did
Are
you
you?
prepare this
No,
list?
not at all. Not at all.
Okay, Louie.
Alrighty now.
I don't know
Now,
why.
should we have them write it down or should I just give? Oh no, because if you gotta spell it, should we have them write it down and then reveal? So
Okay.
yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
very excited about this.
Why are we doing the spelling bee again?
Because she was in Akeelah to Be the movie.
Oh,
which is spelling bee movie.
gotcha.
This is so exciting.
And say what now? Oh, we can go whiteboard or we can go
Fabulous.
paper. We don't have no
Thank you,
blackboards in this motherfucker. No,
Right, what's that about? That's what I thought. I said, big boy, really?
The man got you using
The man,
whiteboards.
yeah. Oh, the man, wow. I thought you would at least.
Yeah, you big man. All right,
People really do that kind of stuff, though.
You can't play what you want to play up there, big. Hilarious. Man, you are the station. I get just like when people think, girl, you can't put me in a movie.
Literally. Girl, you didn't. Girl, I don't know these people.
Man, I could have been in a check cashing place. What the hell?
They kill me with that. Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Let's do it.
Louie G, you ready?
Yep.
All righty now. This is Spelling Bee, Keke versus Louie G.
I love this.
All right, the first word is charisma.
Oh.
Charisma.
Oh.
All right.
All righty.
Don't look over
Got
here.
it.
All righty. Shall we reveal right now?
Yes.
I'm ready.
All righty. First word is charisma. Reveal.
CHARISM.
All righty. Keke got it right. Louie G.
It's not C-A. There's an H in there. Why?
He put DJ Charisma up there. This dude.
Why
All
is there
righty.
an H in there?
All right. He was like, if the H is silent, don't put it in that motherfucker. All righty.
All right, next one.
Keke, Louie G, spelling bee.
Oh, my God.
Next word is sassy.
Oh.
Louie G is sassy.
Very much. Sassy man apocalypse.
Right.
I'm ready.
This is easy, bro.
Yeah, this one's good.
Oh, my gosh. Hold on.
Louie, sassy, really?
I know. Is this a trick question? Okay, here.
A
think I
trick
got it.
question? How you spell sassy?
Okay.
Louie, can you reveal?
Yeah, let's go.
All righty
Boom.
now. There
We
it
both
is.
got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Nailed it.
SASSY.
All righty
Hell
now.
yeah.
Next one is melody. Melody.
These are good.
Check out
Damn.
my melody.
Check out my melody.
I don't want to give you guys words that would embarrass you. Louie, are we
come on.
serious?
I'm sorry, bro.
All right.
I think I got it.
All righty, there it is right
M-E-L-O-D-Y.
there.
Hell yeah.
All righty now. Ani, you went very easy on
I'm
these.
pretty
I think you
smart.
went too easy on these. All right, let's go down to rhythm. Rhythm. Louie G.
Oh, I got this,
Keke.
dog.
The word is rhythm.
I got this, bro. I got this. Oh my gosh, am I an idiot for this?
If you get it wrong, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
Rhythm, Louie G.
Oh my gosh.
Keke, are you struggling too? You taking a little time? Hey, dude, your whole facial expression,
on,
your
dog.
lips changed,
It's a little
Keke.
quiet over here.
Rhythm.
Yeah, it is.
Is there a clock?
Hey, dude,
much
she
thinking.
erasing now. Oh, man.
I think I got it.
I think
Okay.
I got it too.
All righty.
Ready?
Reveal, yes. Oh, y'all both got it.
Oh.
Go ahead. Wait.
He didn't.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Wait.
Louie.
R-A-Y-T-H-M.
Oh.
Wait, what did
He
you
put retain. Oh, my God. I heard it.
That's ridiculous,
He
bro.
was, hey man, he was doing the removement and he was erasing and everything. All right, your next word
Oh my
is
gosh.
Illinois.
Oh, period.
Illinois.
Wait.
Illinois.
Is that easy for you?
That's easy. I'm from Illinois.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next word is Illinois.
Setting me up for failure, huh?
Right. I think your public school
Oh,
teacher
I
did
got
that.
this, big dog.
Oh,
Oh, he got it. Period.
There it
Hell
is.
yeah.
I love it, Louie
Told you
G.
I'm not stupid.
I love it. All righty now. He said I told you I wasn't stupid.
She only got me on one, right?
Your next
So
word
fun.
is
Two.
chemistry.
Oh, come on,
Chemistry.
bro. Give me a hard word. Damn, hold on. Is it a Y or is it an I?
Chemistry.
Oh my gosh, I'm taking.
Chemistry.
Got this big dog. Come on, man. I passed this.
Okay.
Did I
Yep.
get it right?
Oh,
You
go
did.
ahead, Louie.
Both got it right?
Both of you got it right.
Hell yeah, dog.
The next word is philanthropy.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
you
Come
mother-
on, big dog.
No, I'm just playing. I didn't have that written down, so I didn't know how to spell it either. You know what I'm saying? Like
I got it, though.
philanthropy.
I got it.
All right, go ahead.
Philanthropy. Philanthropy?
Can somebody Google that real quick?
That's exactly what I wrote down.
Oh, after she said it? Yeah. We'll do that, then we'll come back if it ain't right. All righty, your next word is frenzy. Frenzy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
Ani, you went very easy. Too easy on these.
Yeah. All right, frenzy.
Whenever you're ready.
Go ahead now.
Easy right here, big dog.
Ooh, Louie,
Right?
you're wrong.
No, am I?
No.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ani, can you pronounce this next word for me right here?
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
All righty now. And you, as soon as you hear this
You want
word,
to show it to me?
as soon as you hear this word,
You should know this, Kiki, but it's pulchatrude.
Oh.
Oh, wow. You should know this, but Louie shouldn't. Wow.
Pokatude.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah. Hey, man, that pokatude over there.
You're looking pulchritudious today.
Okay, polka what? Polka what?
Pulchritude. It means beautiful.
Polka true.
Oh, that's why I never heard it.
Polka truth?
Pulchritude.
Pokatude.
Oh, man.
From the Latin word pulcare. That's the line. That's the only
Oh, I
reason.
got
Yeah.
this, big dog.
Hey, Louie, I'm going to give you a hint. It was in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was her.
Ready?
You ready? She put me in a movie if it's right.
Pulchri.
Uh-oh, Louie G. Hello. There it is.
Come on, put me in a movie if it's right.
Don't worry about it, Louie G. You got it right. You know, in your own way.
Yeah, dog.
All right, that was the spelling bee with Kiki and Louie G.
Jesus.
I think we got to let you go very soon.
Oh.
I think, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Guys, this was so
No,
fun.
but you know what? That just give us reasons to bring you back to the neighborhood.
Okay, and take me
All
to
right.
some of them events you be throwing. You always
Man.
got a little shindig.
You don't want to go nothing with me. Hell. I'm trying to hang out with you. Hey, do you have people that be like, we with her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You still have you with her?
Yeah.
people?
And I be
Oh, okay.
looking back like, no, they not.
Yeah. Hey, man, I love when I don't know the person, Kiki, and they're like, Big, tell them with you. I'm like, man,
And now
I'm
you
having
making
a hard
me have
time
to get
getting
you
in.
sent out.
Yeah.
Definitely also that. Sometimes it's like, I don't even know the promoter here.
Yeah,
I'm trying to, like, what we doing?
Can you go to a concert without a ticket?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time I do go without a ticket, but I'm usually like on some backstage. I got my homeboy, you know, they told me about it or whatever like that. But I haven't gone to as many concerts as I would like to. You know what I mean?
Did you go to the pop out?
What's the pop out?
The Kendrick Lamar pop out when he did that.
No.
Good thing you didn't because, oh, man, a lot of us got blackballed from that.
What you mean, blackball?
Oh, man, I don't think Drake liked me the way he used to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you know what? I was tagging. I was all on stage going, they don't like us. They don't like us. You know
I mean, how could you not like that song?
Yeah,
though?
man.
I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, Kendrick is like, don't put us in between. We gonna always ride with Kendrick.
Right, okay. All right, I feel better now. And because I lost an outfit that night too, because I went so viral that I was wearing this outfit that all I could do is look at it in the closet now, because now it is literally the not like us outfit. You know what I'm saying? I only wore it once, can't wear it again.
Oh my gosh, I'm howling.
What do you do with like wardrobe and clothes? Like say for instance like this today.
Yeah.
Or if you're doing an award show.
Yeah.
Do you give it up? Like can you wear it again? Because now everything
I
is
think you
captured.
can. I know it's so annoying, but I'm gonna wear this again.
Okay,
this
gotcha.
is some Scaparelli. It costs too much to wear
really
once.
though?
You gotta wear it. You look. I can't just have it
She
in my.
said Scaparelli. I don't
You
even know what
gotta
that is.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Hell
You
yeah,
gotta,
man.
when
only
you
heard it.
spend the money, you know, I'm like that. Wear it as
Yeah.
many times as you can. Wear it out.
This is my homeboy Bishop. This is his design right
Shout
here.
out, Bishop.
Yeah. Shout out. Anything, Monty, before we bounce?
What is a workout routine? I know you mentioned Pilates earlier, but I'm always curious. I'm like, she's looking snatched,
Yeah.
girl.
Everybody snitch!
Literally.
Pilates is huge for me. Like, I live and die by Pilates, and I don't like to do too high impact cardio. So like, I'm literally just like hiking or doing the stairs, because as women, sometimes when we doing all that running, it actually inflames us more. It doesn't allow us to be as snatched as we want to be. So we got to do like the slow burn, you know, so going on a hike, you know what I mean? Doing the stairs, you know, different things like that. And I'm telling you that Pilates is going to get you right every time. And I'm going to give you a little tidbit too.
Okay.
A lot of times when we thinking about wanting our waist snatched, we really focus solely on core. You need to get them lats. Okay, because that's gonna pull you up and really get right up in that little crack of that
Hey, dude, why am I
waist.
doing this with her?
You know, so you need to get into that lat work, you do them rolls, them RDLs.
Hey, man, can men do
okay.
Pilates?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is
They
that
have
manly?
y'all
Is
with
that
that
manly?
Superman.
So
cut.
I don't have an excuse anymore.
Superman.
Yeah, that was my
Superman
that was my excuse. You know, I'm not trying to go
Trying
for
to be
Superman.
snatched.
Yeah, can you imagine? I'm snatched. Yeah,
Waist wear.
people
Can't
be like,
find it.
Big, what are you doing? Like, man,
Y'all
Keke
seen Big
Palmer
Boy? He
stuff.
snatched.
Yeah, like snatched up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Keke Palmer, thank you for coming into the
Oh man,
neighborhood.
this is a ball.
Please,
it's always
please
a ball.
promise me that you'll come back.
Oh my gosh, I have to.
Tomorrow, I'm in. No,
Okay, I'm away. Tomorrow,
Keke
man.
Palmer in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.